All right. I'd like to welcome everybody out to Beanhead After Dark. Did I go the right way? That's right. You know, you do it the wrong way. This is what we do on Saturday nights. There's poetry over lo-fi chill music. We got 5 poets for y'all tonight. I'm not sure if all 5 are here because I've been busy running around. So thanks for coming out. And we're going to go to a commercial break.
Straight from the garden comes a lion with dreadlocks. A modern day Samson in the physical. Spiritual, the very essence of this soul trapped by the shackles of sin. A new Genesis begins as the record spins, sounds of a new trend. As Gnostic men transformed into Christians. Hypocrites cinnamon, as demons lust after the taste of skin and cinnamon. A cesspool of stress is what I've been swimming in since the days tempted by Eve. Oh yes, I remember when. Back in the days, singing them blues, influenced by juice and gin, trying to get a grip instead I slip while I pretend to be perfect when perfect is hard to achieve. Fell short of the glory still in me, I believe that I'm the dirtiest thing in sight. I still got blood on my sleeve. By age of 10, I witnessed 2 murders, so from Cleveland I had to leave. Woke up in the bed of death, the doctor told me my life was over. So that night when my family left, I had to talk to Jehovah. I told him that I was tired of this life. It's filled with too many snakes and cobras. Tempted by Satan, it's like the devil was on my shoulder. And what I'm supposed to do, I already lost my mother. Died while holding my hand right after I told her I love her. So excuse me if I don't cry, dry tears down the face of a skeptic. Salvation is the motivation, stop contemplating, just accept it. And I never had a father, and I never had a father, and I never had a father. The Lord told me I didn't need him. Sent his only begotten son to the cross and he's still bleeding. Sent manna direct from heaven and his people are still feeding. So that night when the reaper came, I turned to the Lord and said I received him. Baptized in summer late. When I woke up, I had a clean slate, and mistakes are only sins that you didn't get straight. So On the 7th day, God rested, and on the 8th, I began to write these words to uplift my people, to help them see through the light. New solution, y'all. I was on my God body right there. My man, Kevin in the building, that was for him. That was for my girl, Sister Ebony Red, respect. Straight from the lion, jungle comes the lion with dreadlocks.
Mic check. Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me in the back? Can you hear me, mama? Can y'all like really hear me though?
You gotta stand up.
Huh?
You gotta stand up in the camera.
Oh, the camera can't see me from down here?
No, they can't. Come on.
Okay.
Stand back in your orange spot.
I thought we was about to vibe out for a second. Right, I don't got comfortable. I thought I was at home. He seen me go to hit my heel to take my shoe off. He was like, what? Right now.
Don't step in front of me.
Right. Whatever you do not step in front of me. Right, tricky shot. Good evening, everybody. You can let that ride a little bit while I talk. All right, me and you a vibe. Just let that ride for now. Good evening, everybody. I go by Wall Street West. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland in the house. Yeah. I take pride in Cleveland, man. So, Cleveland is definitely in the house. In the words of the philosophers, Bone Thugs and Harmony. So, I'm grateful to be here, man, on these Saturday nights, man. I like to come down here to Akron to just, get away, for a second, man. Y'all trying to get away? So I'm hoping that this is a stage where I can be vulnerable. That's the epitome of poetry. You gotta be vulnerable, man. This is the type of crowd I can be vulnerable with. Is y'all cool? Y'all ain't gonna judge me or play hate on me? My dad told me, just because people don't say play haters no more, don't mean they play haters still out here, but I know that's not this crowd. I like to just tell a little bit about myself before I get into my poetry, so in that form of fashion, you will understand it a little bit more. Because my whole desire is to connect with you, not entertain you, but I hope that we all can connect spiritually through poetry and through, tricky, smooth sounds over the ones and twos. So I'm hoping tonight we can really connect, I don't want to entertain you, I want us to connect spiritually, I want us to exchange energy so we can walk away feeling just a little bit more encouraged about our journey. Like I said, they call me Wall Street West. All of the poetry that I wrote, it derived from a 10-year incarceration. When I was 20 years old, I was convicted of aggravated robbery. Man, I was guilty. It's not a situation where I'm, throwing a rock and hide my hand. As a young man, I was misled. And I don't mind talking about that story because it saved my life. It saved my life, and I wouldn't be the man standing here before you if I didn't experience that situation. It was hard to go through, but nonetheless, the Most High used that situation to use me to, just go out and tell people, man, that, it's so much more to life, man. No matter what you go through, no matter how deep of a depression you go through, or no matter how hard life got its hold on you, man, if you keep on believing in God, man, you come up out of that. And then on top of that, He's gonna mold your character, Then you're gonna know, dang, I can go through some things in life. You're gonna stand a little tall. You're gonna feel a little more proud about your essence. People gonna be like, who she thinks she is, or who you think he is? You don't get a lot of those, so just, don't trip when y'all hear people tell y'all that because you're on your own journey. Through that experience, I started writing poetry to hold on to my mental health. So all the poetry I want to share with you guys and ladies this evening is things I really wrote for myself. Somebody just encouraged me to share. This is something I take pride in. This is something that I really find is my sanctuary. So you drop me out, Tricky. You drop out. The first poem I want to share with you this evening is a poem that I wrote after coming out of a depression. You know, I went to a deep depression, not understanding why I just couldn't get ahead in life. You know, I come home from prison and I'm doing the right thing, and it seems like every time I take 2 steps forward, I get knocked back 30 times. So naturally, as a human being, I got discouraged. And instead of me getting up and moving and enjoying my life, you know, I went to a deep depression for 90 days. And within those 90 days, you know, I sat in the darkness a lot. And it wasn't until the day that I walked into my living room and experienced sunlight. And it was in that moment where the sun had hit my skin. I hadn't seen sunlight in 90 days. I felt so defeated. And I cried out to God. I asked him, like, man, I've lost everything 13 times. Like, I built it up just to lose it. And I didn't understand. And it was in that moment where the Most High, he revealed to me, like, you didn't lose everything. I delivered you 13 times. And it changed my whole perspective on life. So in that very moment, I wrote this poem that I want to share with y'all this evening. And it goes as such. This morning, I finally cried, reflecting on all of the times that I had to start over. But thank God, Jehovah, my heart's holder, that my heart rovers through hard times. Though part sober, no man can say that I aren't soldier in hard times. I mark boulders in hard times. Like Wall Street West was hearing the name of the Lord on the floor, that on the shoulders of hard times. All the while trying not to let my body language speak or show that it's hard times. But you could thank my damn parents that I'm transparent, so this isn't a show. It's hard times. But because I stand tall at all times, OGs give me so many stripes, oh geez. Got my attire looking like a tiger in hard times. And I won't front like I don't tire in hard times. Air pressure low on my tires in hard times. Which makes it hard for me to come places where being complacent is all fine. And you may wonder, why am I so hard on myself? Always giving me such a hard time. Because I realized that the pressure was all mine when that depression was all mine. But thank God, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Disarm you hard times, now that weapon is all mine. But what if that weapon was our minds? Demise. Them eyes. Tells me everything that you are willing to disguise. Surprise. So now I'm to a point where I no longer care how you're depicting me, as long as you can picture me rolling through hard times. And that's facts. So now when I go to the Lord, I no longer ask for a lighter burden. I pray for a stronger back. You want to do rotation, or how you want to do it?
How's everybody doing? Right. So the joke is that I am anti-relationship, where that couldn't be further from the truth. The fact of the matter is, I just want to be loved like a song. I want him to cheat on me with me, because on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a couple of dimes. I want him to love me unconditionally, or maybe in a Donny Hathaway, as I listen to him say, I love you more than you'll ever know. And he'll know that I was heaven sent. Trusting the God in me, he won't be afraid to walk to the jagged edge, because he knows we gotta be. He'll ask me to get married, and he'll know that his love flows through my veins. When my world gets crazy and I'm feeling a little lost, I'll let him hold me tight like Luther Vandross. We'll make it last forever like Keith Sweat. Hell, we're gonna live by the Anthony Hamilton rule, because if I'm cool and he's cool, then we cool. He's gonna be my prince, and he'll love me insatiably, making me soft and wet, and we'll get on everybody's nerves loving each other so much because we'll be so scandalous. He'll understand that I love him like Ashford loves Simpson, and we'll realize that we're all we need to get by. He'll love me and appreciate the strength in me, but love the femininity, like Eric Benet. So through the ups and the downs, the good and the bad, the rights and the wrongs, we're gonna be cool because we'll always love each other like a song.
Hard to hear that. It's on. Couldn't hear it. Put me. Somewhere in there, right? I don't know. I don't like it. There ain't no beat. I want to be like this again. That's right, that's right. This is the way it works, you know. We're making it up. I just want to be on beat with it. And I'll add the hi-hat after, because I really can't hear it in there. Let's try it. I'm all right with that. I think I'm all right with that. He said, let it go, let it go. Hello, sir.
What's up?
How you doing?
All right. Beat sounds beautiful.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna change lanes a little bit. I see you got the sign up here.
What if?
What if?
Gonna do the what if?
Yeah.
Off the top?
Yeah.
I like it. Oh! You see that?
Yeah. What if Weezy gave his life to the Lord? What if Baby saw the light and started feeding the poor? Yeah. What if Jay became a mega pastor? What if Jada found out why and started seeking a master? What if Pac's purpose up and finally surfaced that he was coming to Christ but got killed by serpents? What if Dre started making beats for gospel rappers? Jeezy found the Lord and spread the word to trappers. What if the Spirit sought Nicki and caught her? What if LeBron brought his talents to the altar? What if the Lord touched Farrakhan and told the men, run to Christ, and held a 1,000,000-man marathon? Was Malcolm headed for that pulpit? I know Martin spit that gospel to him. I know we got to him. What if Ghost changed his name to Holy Ghostface? Imagine a gospel rap album by Scarface. 50's born again, he'll lead many men. Don't ever doubt the Christ, he can save Eminem. Pastor Marshall Mathers, church in 8 Mile. The God of restoration, Kim's the pastor's wife now. What if Mobb Deep, worship God deep? What if these words I speak became reality? What if Run gained more status than a pope and Russell Simmons became the godfather of hope? Yeah, this the prophecy. I'm praying for some of these greats. We worship the God of Mr. Floyd and Mr. Jakes, visions of afterlife, and this the sculpture. But this just a glimpse into the glory of our culture.
You'll come back for that second one.
My Instagram, at Alfred Cleveland 3. At Alfred Cleveland 3. That's what everybody do now on Instagram. Alfred Cleveland 3.
All right, baby. That's gonna be. Come on, Nick. Let's do your thing. See, that worked out all right that time.
How everybody doing? I go by the name of Nick Rebel. I have terrible anxiety. Thanks, Tricky.
Feel like I was on the futon for too long. Had to get my mind right cause shit was going too wrong. Had to stay out the limelight with intentions to move on. Shit, born winner since a newborn. Trying to show the world I love her through the snares and the percussions. But when I mention the struggle, she never wanna discuss it. Been down this road before, I know this is a sign of trouble. But I'm in love with the feeling like people love you will help me cope with. The sponsor for my drug use. The fuck you sound like love yous. Just know I feel the same love too. Just know I feel the same love too. We ain't living for nothing, no different from the niggas above us. Unless you mention the fact that we the realest in the public. Wait, I tried to tell them we was hungry, now we get into the money, motivated by the stomach aches. Working like I never had nothing, no struggle, no progress, more problems, more money, times it's hard, but I'm sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. I know if I keep pushing, then everything gon' be straight. Tomorrow not a promise, so every day gon' be great. No matter what, I'm gon' be sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. While the world spins to stir the culture, I'm just trying to turn my vision to a living portrait. On the job with my doctor shows in, half-baked thinking nobody noticed, don't owe nobody nothing. So every morning I get high, I love it. I live for something and chances are I'ma die for nothing. I probably die for nothing and still be high, so fuck it. It's hard as fuck trying to outline the budget. When every dollar your defining moment, feel like you grind for nothing. Heart's empty, so it's hard for me to find where home is. Guess I'ma die trying to find comfort. I hope I find something. Spending my lifetime hunting, looking for signs in the right moments. Looking for signs in the right moments. So I get high and keep my eyes open, grinding 9 to 5, trying to find another job. Feel like a work of art that's trapped inside a collage. Praise me for my potential and never give me a chance. Give me standing ovations and never give me a hand. Dang! But now I understand. It's a lot of potholes on the road to being the man. When I'm going through it all, I'm thinking footprints in the sand. Trying to party on the beach and leave footprints in the sand. We ain't made it yet, but we celebrating for making steps. Getting elevated to face what's next. I don't know what's next, but I'm prepared for it. Airborne like I'm Air Jordan. Like I've never had airs on. I'ma stand strong, cause I know my hard work gon' pay off. If you love it, then every day a day off. And I'ma be working like I never had nothing. No struggle, no progress, more problems, more money, times it's hard. But I'm sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. I know if I keep pushing, then everything gon' be straight. Tomorrow not a promise, so every day gon' be great. No matter what, I'm gon' be sitting on top of the world, sitting on top of the world. Appreciate y'all. Big brother.
I gotta get my poetry look on. We got poets up here. Nobody bringing books. I brought a book. Oh, okay. But nobody else brought a book up here. So I'm gonna have to do me a little bit. Is that okay? That's all right. All right. So first things first. right? All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. Don't really want to do it, but you do it anyway. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. Don't really want to do it, but you do it in one time. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. Don't really want to do it, but you do it one time. All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay, okay. Don't really want to do it, but you do it anyway. Eclectic, revolutionary, vocal tones erupt in my soul like 100 inmates escaping from prison, where every other MC stay high off ism. I spread love through wisdom. I'm not your everyday run-of-the-mill rap singer packing still. Instead of guns, I spit bullets off my tongue to show skill. I am so ill that I got reserved parking spaces at every hospital throughout the city. My thoughts remain gritty, like New York subway trains. I stay underground like roots in a track group of people live life under staircases, dwelling in holy places, masquerading as coffee shops. See, to me, it's bigger than hip hop. I've been past the days of yes, yes, sure. I've been past the days of yes, yes, sure. I've been past the days of yes, yes, sure. I do this to satisfy my addiction. I got a Love Jones for B-boy stands, spray paint cans, and DJ mixing. I can't explain why I'm only happier when it rains, but still I stand tall and maintain like erect penises. I'm out there like Venuses. Get off my planet and don't take it for granted that I'm just another rapper trying to stick it to you. I can see through you, and your platinum FUBU is just a sorry excuse for a bulletproof vest. I confess that I got the power of 10 men every time I grab an ink pen and proceed to write these words. Through car stereos, TV videos, my voice is heard. I'm the tears of a culture crying, dying to get accepted by the masses. I'm the tears of a culture crying, dying to get accepted by the masses. I'm the tears of a culture crying, dying to get accepted by the masses. By the masses. I live life like there's no tomorrow, and sorrow is just a metaphor for bottled up emotions. My words are like spiritual devotion known to cause convulsion. See, understand that life is unpredictable like oceans, and I'm smooth as lotion or ice cream. I mean, if you seen what I've seen, your self-esteem may be struggling. Too busy juggling my option like baby mothers giving up kids for adoptions. And my words are concoctions, words carefully selected like presidents. Spectators gather my sound, it's evidence, some kind of historical fossil. Some find God in the bottom of a bottle. Some call me hostile, cause I live life like an anorexic girl who can't swallow. And I'm a hard act to follow, cause I don't know where I'm going. I wear shorts when it's snowing and winter coats in the summer morning. See, to me it's a bummer, cause I'm from a place where ignorance is rewarded and recorded as musical entertainment so poor people can afford it. My rude porno life is like playing Monopoly without the dice, or buying real estate without even knowing the price. Hey y'all, I'm so nice that when I write these compositions, competitions wait for intermission just to collect their thoughts. And I'ma walk these streets like a dog, crying, trying to feed a family of 5. But I'ma survive like roaches and coaches that win championships. I don't slip, cause I got a grip on reality like blunts to lips. Thank you, y'all.
Take a minute to let my alter ego actually introduce herself to you. There was a time in my life when I felt small and meek, like a caterpillar. Just kind of writing for myself, never letting anyone hear, never letting anyone see, petite and non-confrontational, just inching my way through life, the caterpillar. You see me, you saw me, and that was that. But life forced me to spin the cocoon I spun far sooner than anticipated. Being the eldest female of a single mother household, I became surrogate because, you know, mama had to do her mama thing. And much respect, Mom, we didn't hurt for much. You did what you could with what you had, and I'm grateful. Breaking through like babies breaking water, I emerged. Never letting anyone hear, never letting anyone see. No more is that me. I write what I want to say and I want you to hear it. I say what I want to do and I want you to see it. And I love doing what I do, so I do what I do anywhere I can do it, every chance I can do it. And when I do my thing gets done. Still petite and non-confrontational until confronted, and then you might want to rethought whatever you was thinking, because trust me, you ain't seen bouncing back. With every stroke of my wing, I write and I fly high with a God-given imagination that will take me anywhere I want to go. And one day I realized that God gave me wings big enough to take y'all with me. And all you gotta do is say yes. Yes. The butterfly. You see me, you saw me, and there's no way in hell you're gonna ever forget me. Well, the butterfly. That's me.
He's signing an autograph.
Yeah. Hey, Trick, can I call my buddy up here? I want to make an apology to him. This is an apology poem.
Bring him out.
He don't know I'm doing this. Come on, you can have a seat right here. Yeah. So I'm gonna just let y'all know, since I'm doing this song, this brother right here, he's like a son to me. And his name is Sir, one of the greatest rappers I know, my favorite rapper. And I just want to say, I'm sorry for my foolish ways, man. And I'm gonna explain right here. Yeah. It's been a minute since I touched down, but now I'm back on the scene, Mr. Cleve, with that Cleveland sound. I know y'all wondering why I ain't been around, but I had a price to pay for thug ambitions when I came through they town. And yeah, them folks, they try to see me dead, but they ain't know I had the law with me. I did that time on my head. You should have seen what that indictment said. They ran me through the state to finish my fate, but I found life instead. in the form of that righteous bread. But now we getting righteous bread. We more than conquerors. That's just how we bred. Through the fire, but discovered along we was led. But now I'm back with them chains that excite the feds. It's the cleave and I got gangster cred. But I'm a scripture head. That bluebird ride dogs are common thread. Your boy's back in less than 30 days, man. I'm back to music ways. I'm sorry I left you all for my foolish ways. Oh, that's what it's called. I'm sorry I left y'all for my foolish ways, man. I'm sorry I left you for my foolish ways. 25 years, yo, I'm fresh home. A few months, man. Thank you.
Hear the bacon frying? I'm thinking. Kick drum. Don't do it again. I don't have to start over. You hear that? Right? Right? It's all right. This how this works. It's real. Let's keep it going. One more time. I can't hear what's going on. It's kind of hard to hear what's going on. All right, last time. All right.
shit real. Living in a world where it's get rich or get killed. Kick it or kick the bucket, no luggage and we gon' trip still. Feel like ain't no love in the struggle, so we can't sit still. On the move, making moves as an older dude, trying to show and prove, making music overrated when your bills is overdue. Fuck you losers, I ain't racing, I'm chasing W's. Suicidal thoughts, stringing up my noose, but hanging hard to do when you staying out the loop. Shit gets serious as Syria, at dinner eating cereal, sorting through the lies, finding the hidden truth. Daily ducking Lucifer, plotting on Mr. Scrooge. Fuck it, just ring the doorbell, cock it and give them two. Monsters tend to grow when they options minuscule, try and get that 40 acres in a mule. Everybody and their mama wanna be on the tube. I don't know why it always end up the news. For you to win, somebody else had to lose. But you don't care as long as it ain't you. Hey. That was tragic. My fault.
Keep rolling, keep rolling.
Damn. Can you ever think, like, what's the worst thing that can happen? That was it. That just relaxed me now. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. Wanna be on the tube, it always end up the news. Somebody else had to lose. Look, hey,
Stay right there.
I can't stop moving, bro. I told you, the anxiety is crazy. I
I was holding it that time.
All right. Everybody got an agenda. How you all of a sudden a winner? Came from humble beginnings. Moms and pops some workers, sons and daughters some sinners. Niggas don't wanna talk religion, so they get locked away in prison. Find God and bear witness, cause they start going through some real shit. But we been going through real shit. Niggas seen it all and done it and I'm still here. Weapons concealed and niggas never conceal fear. But if you ain't got that pistol, could you still kill? Bare hands, nigga feeling like Bear Grylls. Knowing death the only way out, cause I won't share a cell. Trying to live without sin, going through hell. But I'm more afraid of God. Everybody and their mama wanna be on the tube. I don't know why it always end up the news. For you to win, somebody else had to lose. But you don't care as long as it ain't you. 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 I've been on the journey across the country, Mad Max. Fucking up some numbers like I'm doing bad math. Coming from a city not too far from Chirac. But any given day it can turn into Baghdad. It's a bunch of niggas killing for no reason, with no feelings. Living a life with no meaning, that's war driven. Nigga gon' ride all the way to the morgue with you, then pack a church when the mortician done with your Lord. I'm trying to help my niggas find their way, but won't nobody listen or give me the time of day. I woke and rolled the switcher trying to get my mind to break. No, I don't wanna know how many niggas go astray. It's a waste. Pray you keep them safe and pray you keep them out the grave. You should have seen they face when David crept up out the cave. I'm just trying to free my niggas, free them out the chains. You don't know how hard it is to convince them that they slaves. Seem like all these niggas want to be the king or something. Seem like all these women trying to make a scene for nothing. Why hypocrites always the ones that seem to judge us? Boy, you don't know my story and you never seen my struggle. I'm just trying to help a nigga find his way, but won't nobody listen or give me the time of day. I woke and rolled the switcher trying to get my mind to break. I don't wanna know how many niggas go astray. It's a waste. Thought he was OBJ, how that boy was catching plays. They ain't playing games, so he keep it on his waist. He gon' let it rain, cause he ain't trying to catch a fade. Instead of take a L, that nigga rather catch a case. It's a cold world and niggas is shivering. Best be nervous around them cops because you fit the description. Getting money on your block and don't put shit on tuition is the reason they call you nigga. You make ignorant decisions, I don't get it. I'm just trying to help you niggas find your way, but won't nobody listen or give me the time of day. I woke and rolled the switcher trying to get my mind to break. I don't wanna know how many niggas go astray. It's a waste. As long as it ain't you. As long as it ain't you. As long as it ain't you. Appreciate y'all, man.
It's all right. It was a slow fall.
The worst that can happen.
say it like affirmation. And I want y'all to tell yourself this every time you feel like your back is against the wall. So let me hear y'all. Let's vibe out for a second, y'all. Let me back. It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. Oh, it's not too late. It's not too late for us. Come on, let me hear y'all say it. I don't want y'all to say it to me. I want you to say it to yourself. Let me see y'all lips moving. It's not too late. It's not too late for us. It's not too late. I need y'all to put this in y'all spirit. Oh, it's not too late. It's not too late for us. Don't that feel good? Don't that feel angelic? The reality of tonight is that many of y'all, I will never see you again. After tonight, there's someone in this room that I probably will never see you again a day in my life, and you'll probably never see me again. So in this moment, I really hope to pervade an energy that will really make a person be convinced that it's not too late for them. You know, I hope that right now we can connect in a way where when life got you feel like you defeated, you come out of nowhere and you snatch victory out of the mouth of defeat. You know, like that's such a valuable tool that I've learned in life, and I just want to pass it on to y'all tonight. If y'all see my shirt, it says Comma Club. And most people see Comma Club and they think it's money. But comma is actually a pause. And it means that your story is not over. You know, so when you see Comma Club on me, is that we all a Comma Club. We still standing, we still breathing, we still here. You know, so if you get a chance to even sit back and complain about something, I mean, you get another option to keep on writing. You feel me? So, drop me down. So I just want to leave y'all with some wise words, man, and I hope that I could give you some positivity, because we all could use that at some point in life. And I learned that one of the most valuable things that I could ever do was listen. You know, within listening, man, you acquire some of the most precious jewels in this life, man. I'm still standing behind the people who have taken the time out to listen to their words. So I just want to encourage y'all, man. You can find me on Instagram at Wall Street West GMTD. You know, and I just hope that the Most High can use me in every form of fashion that's constructive, that's gonna help us people advance. There won't be any joy on the journey, only when you arrive. And there is only sadness when you suffer. But when you survive, to survive is when you find your reason for being alive. So if you can just hold on, instead of pleading to die, it will be so pleasing to find that your story is not over. Though your story feels knocked over like October, you must remember that when we fall, it's only a season. And eventually that season will become something that you will savior. Ask Ruel Sailor how it feels to triumph. It is guaranteed that at some point this life will try us, only to show us who we really are. Like, hi us. And though we believe that there is a God high up, we must still look within and take inventory, alongside of praying for meekness, which is godly, and understand that pain is just weakness leaving the body, because it is the brain that is leading the body, meaning it is what we think that keeps the feet from walking in defeat. And it is what we speak into our soul in the midst of feeling miserable will be the reason why you look into a mirror and see a miracle. So if you can just hold on long enough to find out that there is so much brilliance in a brighter day. And how else will you find out that you are resilient if things became right away? And by the way, you might even help someone else get by the way that you survived. So please don't leave out those moments where you cried or even became discouraged when you tell your testimony in all its drama. Because usually after a testimony, there's a comma, meaning your story is not over. Though your story feels knocked over like a part of you is ruined, you must know that there is no one on earth who has not experienced hurt. This is the part of being human. Alongside of sometimes feeling lonely. What if only you can hold on long enough to find out that you will be just fine. All right? Because it is usually in the darkness that's where we find our light.